Alright everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you another very cool card effect that you can perform with your friends. It's a sandwich effect that I think it's very visual. It is not exactly an impromptu trick. It requires only a tiny bit of setup, but I think you guys will still like the trick. So without further ado, I'll perform it right now. Alright everyone, for this card trick, I'm going to need a spectator to help me out. So first of all, they can go ahead and pick out any card from the deck. Let's say they go for this one. Now, what I'll do is I'll just turn my back and you guys can have a look at the card. Alright, I hope you got that. Now I'll just push it inside the center of the deck. And I promise I didn't look at the card, and I hope you still remember it. Now I'll try and look for a card real quick. Alright, I give up. I can't find your card. Let me just try something new, because usually in every single sandwich card trick we use two helper cards, and those two cards might be like the two black jacks or the two red aces or whatever. But this time let's try something more random. Let's use some random cards and see if they can help as well. Let's use the two red threes, should we? So right here we got the two red threes, and I'm not sure if they can help, because usually they are not the ones who are the helper cards. They're usually the ones who are selected as a selected card, right? But you never know, so I guess we'll just try. So here, when I snap my fingers, I hope they can find your card, and instantly those two threes have caught a card between them, and it is the King of Diamonds. So I hope you guys like this card trick, and if you want to learn it, stick around. What? Is this not a card? Oh, I think those two threes messed up, I guess. But it's fine, I guess. I'll just fix it like, boom, like this. Alright, we still need the two red kings to find your card. I mean, I guess random cards just aren't able to help, but there you go. The three of diamonds, and this is your card, right? Yeah, so I hope you guys like this card trick. If you do, stick around for the tutorial. Alright guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed that card trick, and this will be the tutorial. So for this trick, you need a quick setup. So all you have to do is to take out any soulmates you wish to. In the performance, I used the two red kings. You can use the two black aces, two red queens, two black jacks, whatever. But for this tutorial, I'll use the two kings again. So for the setup, place one of your card face up on top of the deck and the other face down, covering it. When you go up to your spectator, give the deck a false shuffle, or just maintaining the top two cards at the top of the deck without revealing the card is face up, okay? And after that, you're going to have them select a card from the center, and of course, make sure not to reveal that you got a face up card at the second position. So you're going to do a block push, pushing a block of cards, and then keep spreading out the cards and have them select any card they wish to. So it's a truly free choice, and in this case we got the 8 of diamonds. You're not going to know what this card is, but you're going to know it in a moment. What you have to do is to peek at their selection. You can use any way you wish to peek at a card. You can like dribble the cards and peek it, or you can use other ways. But in the performance, what I did is I have them select a card, and here we got the 6 of spades, right? I just place it in the center and caught a break below that card. So now I have a break, and the selection is above my pinky, alright? So what I did is I kept that break. I used my pinky as the pivot point, and I turned the deck over. As you may notice, as I'm turning over the deck, I actually have a chance to look at that card, and I can see that it's the 6 of spades. And quickly I square up the deck and act like nothing happened. You're going to tell a spectator about how those classic cards that used in a sandwich card trick, like the jokers, the 2 black aces, or whatever. But this time, you're going to use some random cards. Act as random as possible that you're going to use the 2 black 6, alright? Because you know the 6 of spades is their card, right? So you're gonna act like you're just picking out 2 random cards and just using the 2 black 6 or whatever their card is. So you're going to go through the deck and look for the 2 black 6, out jog them, and again, try not to spread till the end so they can see there's a face down card. But if you have to, try your best to retain those cards and not revealing the face down card. So once you got these 2 cards, you're going to flip over the whole deck so the deck is facing down, and you're going to catch a pinky break below the top 2 cards. So you can do the pinky count to catch a break, or you can just riffle the cards and catch a break below the top 2 cards. And now you are going to act you're playing around with their card and telling them that, and you're not sure if random cards can find their selection. So of course, they might think you have already failed because this is their card, but just act normal, act like you don't know this is their card, alright? And while you're playing around with their selections, make sure to have the card that they selected at the top so you can actually reveal the correct card. Right now, you're going to casually place those 2 cards on top of the deck and tell them, just like every single sandwich card trick, you're going to turn those 2 cards over, but instead of only those 2 cards, you're turning over 4 cards at the same time. And above my pinky break, I got the 2 kings and the 2 cards, right? So I'm going to flip over everything above my pinky break. So here, I got 4 cards. I'm going to flip over everything at the same time. Instantly, you have caught a card, and obviously it's not their selection, but you're just gonna act out like it is theirs, and you're just gonna say like, oh my god, I got a card, I'm so smart. And they're gonna be like, what? This is not even my card. And you're gonna act confused and also suddenly like have an idea to fix this. So what you're gonna do is to pinch the bottom right corner if you're right-handed and bottom left if you're left-handed. You're going to pinch those 3 cards together tightly, and in slow motion what I'm doing is I'm just taking the top card and flipping it over and putting it in the bottom of the deck. It might take some practice, but in speed it looks something like this, and it looks very visual and I love it. You're just taking the top card and turning it over, placing it at the bottom at the same time, using your middle finger, pushing that face down cards upwards so it looks like it's out jogged, and the 2 kings have found a card, and that should be their selection. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this card trick. It's a super fun card trick, I have to say. I really love this card trick. It always get people off guard because the moment you took out their card as a helper card until you have got the card wrong, and they'll think you're not even a magician. But at the end, with this very visual sandwich, you can show them that you actually know their selection the whole time. So if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel over here. And also, if you would like to learn another sandwich effect, check out this video down here. And that's it from me. If you have any questions, ask me in the comment section below. If not, I'll appreciate if you give this video a like. And I hope to see you guys in my other videos. Bye!